We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. The Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Tulane's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Broussard. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Duke's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for space, it's Robinson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tulane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, running back gets to give. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gets it out quickly. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Duke.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. It did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets it to him on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring up...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The Blue Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Unloads quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting it.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Robinson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy to run.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on the money. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. quick strike complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their foot fast.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The sure hands, it's Harmon. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Catch in the middle, it's Harmon. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Blue Devils are in the hurry out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third. Touchdown, Duke! And the punishment has been extended.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Broussard. Busts through behind his pad. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Lofts one deep down the right side. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Breaks the tackle. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to him on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Strong pass rush rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And the Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run to the left. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but, man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Back to pass on second down. Finds a tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
Turning it on! Chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. 27 seconds left. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Tulane, 17.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Smashes through the tackle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Gain of 13. Good enough for a 1st down.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you...